Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Christina. I'm glad you're here. You might be thinking, is there something different in this video? Yes, it is. It's a really gloomy day in Berlin and I'm filming another MLM Fails video, Monat edition. Because I have so much Monat stuff, I thought it would be fun to do another MLM Fails specifically for Monat. I have gathered another exclusive combination of posts and of reels from MLM reps in the multi-level marketing company Monat. I'm going to comment on these, I'm going to debunk lies, I'm going to add my 2 cents, and that's what we're going to do right away. So let's get started with another MLM Fails Monat edition. The first post is from a Monat rep that wants to take us backstage. I will not be able to play the audio, but I will exchange the music for another one, and then we're going to talk about this. This video and this post was from a Monat leader who at the time was at the SED level. I'm always very, very careful with ranks and people in Monat because Monat is literally losing reps as we speak. Allegedly last year alone, tens of thousands of people have left the company. So I would be careful with people who were considered leaders at some point if they're still at that level. She was at the SED level, the Senior Executive Director level. That is the highest rank in Monat. And this was kind of a bash, a party that was thrown for her, or she threw that for herself when she hit the MDC, that is the $1 Million Club. Let me take you backstage. If you would have told me I was going to be network marketer 2 years ago, I would have laughed at you. Okay, if you take time and money in your hand to make such an inspirational video where you had to hire a company to do that for you, maybe you should also proofread your texts. No shame for whatever reasons if you ever have a misspelling somewhere. But if this is such an important event for you, then you getting the grammar right in your text on your post, that should be the smallest issue whatsoever. If this is supposed to be a professional post, please have somebody proofread that. Otherwise, it is really awkward and it's a waste of money. I used to make fun of this industry because I was ignorant to it. I was also insecure, scared, and skeptical. Little did I know that network marketing is the business of the 21st century, and I going to be changing and impacting thousands of lives. Okay, let's talk about this. Lots of people in multi-level marketing companies will tell you I didn't understand about network marketing. I was a hater. I was ignorant to it. I didn't like it, but that was because I wasn't educated. Now I know all I need to know. Now I'm educated and I know I understand the blessings of this business and I want to help you achieve that as well. That is a pile of boo-woo. If you really understood the downside of network marketing, you would have never joined because it's a predatory system that is banking on other people's insecurities, promises them the solution to whatever your insecurity is, and then pretty much squeezes the last bit of money out of you. My neighbor is back, and she is very clumsy and rather noisy, so if you hear her, that's what's happening there. But don't you worry, I'm well protected. If you are in network marketing, you were never a hater before. I doubt that. Not because you were a hater, because you were ignorant, or because you were skeptical. If you understand the business model, you don't join, no matter what. Then also another point I've heard a lot is that network marketing is the business of the 21st century. No, not really. Financial, technical jobs, maybe online digital jobs, such as influencers or online content creators. That is probably the future, but that is not network marketing. Now I get to help others live the dream. Life that I have been living because living it alone wasn't fulfilling enough. I freaking love what I do. I love this industry. I love my team. I love to help and give value, and I'm extremely passionate about it. I really hope it shows. That is another thing we hear a lot from multi-level marketing reps, and it's, again, a pile of poo. You're not in this business because you want to share light, because you want to help others. You're in it to make money yourself, and you need a big team of people to be able to hit the higher ranks and to make the good money. You might be a nice person, you might be a nice partner, you might be a nice sibling, whatever it is that's going on in your personal life. That doesn't take away from the sketchy business that you're involved in. And you're not doing this because you want to help others. You're doing this because you need to make money yourself, and you can only do that, the big money, if you recruit enough people. I know how it feels to be scared, to not believe in this because it is out of the norm, because most people make fun of it. But let me tell you, this has been one of the biggest blessings in our lives. Not only have I gained financial freedom and time freedom, but most importantly, personal freedom, which is the ability to be yourself and no one can tell you if you're doing it right or wrong because you're just being you. People don't join MLMs because they're scared or because they want to get out of their comfort zone or because it's a job that's out of the norm. No, because it's an unethical business. Many times very closely connected to pyramid schemes. And the reason that she is grateful for this is because she was able to hit the SED level, the Senior Executive Director level in Monat, with 0.01% of people ever being able to hit those ranks, with a median annual income of over $1 million. So yeah, that is quite an incentive. The majority of people are not able to hit those ranks. I will link the Monat income disclosure statement down below so you can take a look at that yourself. The majority of people, over 93%, are caught at the lowest rank, with a median annual earnings of $21. That is not a lot of money. That is why people don't have the time and don't have the trust in a business model that is proven to not work out for the majority of people. MLM reps, MLM leaders try to twist this. I was uneducated. I didn't understand it, but now I do, and I want to show others how to do the same because others are probably scared because we're in a business where you are working outside of the norm. And yes, you might be working outside of the norm, but that is not because people are scared or because people are afraid. It's a system that is proven to not work for the majority of people. Government agencies across the world warn about multi-level marketing and what to watch out for to distinguish the good ones from the bad ones. That in itself is sketchy. If you are working in a business model that is closely connected to illegal pyramid schemes and you have to give guidance on this, then you're doing something wrong. So this to me is a pile of poo, and let's move on to the next pile of poo. The next post is from another Monat leader who says that this is my life. It's the freedom for me, the freedom to make my own schedule, be present with my family, prioritize my health, make an uncapped income, help others succeed, bake bread and nap with my baby on a Wednesday morning, and never have to miss out on the important moments. Yikes. Another sketchy post in my opinion, because all of this freedom she's talking about is only possible because she was able to recruit enough people to hit the highest rank and to make a good amount of money off of the efforts of the people below her. If you start in a multi-level marketing company, you will have to work super duper hard to be able to make a sale and to be able to recruit someone. Majority of the money in multi-level marketing companies lies in recruitment. That's where the big money is at. And if you are at a higher rank where you were able to recruit a good amount of people, it might be possible for you to take a step back occasionally to take a deep breath, to cuddle with your baby to sleep in, but otherwise this is not a reality for you. The income disclosure statement shows very clearly that the majority of people don't make a lot of money. So you don't really have a lot of time freedom and you don't have a lot of financial freedom. That is only exclusively for the people at the top of the compensation. In addition to that, I would also appreciate it if Monat reps or reps in general would stop parent shaming. There's nothing wrong if you don't have 24 hours in a day for your child, no matter how old or how young it is. Your children, I'm sure, have a lot of appreciation and a lot of love for you, even if you have to work to make an income where you have to leave the house. Even if you're not able to make $1 million off of the people in your downline and you have to be away to make that happen. That is okay. That doesn't mean that you're not a great parent. And I would love it for MLM reps to stop this, because it is false. You're not a great parent because you're in Monat. You're making money off of the efforts of other people, and that allows you to potentially have more time with your child. But just because you're able to be at home more, because you don't necessarily have to go into an office to make money, that doesn't mean that you're a present parent. It means you're physically there. But how present are you if you have to make money, if you have to be on your phone, if you have to be on opportunity calls, on Zoom calls, and if you consistently have to answer messages? The next reel is from another Monat leader who pumped out content just like her colleagues towards the end of the year, kind of giving us an overview of what her year looked like. It's like a highlight reel. So let's take a look. I will once again have to exchange the audio. I cannot play the music, but this is what she's showing us. Monat launched in New Zealand last year, and a lot of MLM reps pushed out this type of content. There's lots of misleading information in this already, but let's go through the caption and see what else she's saying there. Coming from someone with 5 years of experience in this company, you do not want to miss this. Don't let a ground floor opportunity pass you by in a multi-billion-dollar company. It is not necessarily a ground floor opportunity just because Monat launched in New Zealand. Yes, you will be able to get your foot into the door as one of the first people in New Zealand, and you will be able to participate in the founder share, but you're still connected to a company that has already launched in other territories. And New Zealand, to my understanding, is a rather small territory because it doesn't have a lot of inhabitants. So is it a ground floor opportunity? No, not really. It would have been a ground floor opportunity if you started when Monat launched in the US and you were able to build a team when Monat launched in other countries as well. So a ground floor opportunity, not really for me. And it's not a multi-billion-dollar company. According to their own website, Monat is a multi-million-dollar company. Why do the reps always get this wrong? Monat was already around for 3.5 years before I first heard of it. I was a college student living paycheck to paycheck, wondering if I had chose the right path. I decided to take the chance and get my products and see if I could make a little extra money on the side. It turns out that a lot more people are interested in hair care than I ever imagined. And this quickly turned into my full-time career. Helping others build beautiful lives is something I always wanted to do, never knew how to put into action until Monat. Yes, of course, because you're such a big helper. This person was recruited when she was in college, so that is something we see also a lot. That people are being recruited who are rather inexperienced, who are hoping for a different kind of life and lifestyle, who are going to be promised some sort of an influencer, Instagrammer lifestyle, which is a fake lifestyle, mind you. She was able to join rather early, and she was able to profit off of that. Now imagine being able to get a chance at the same opportunity, but year 1, month 1 in your market. Game changer. Is it though? You joining Monat now, no matter in what country, means that there is already a certain market saturation. It will be hard for you to recruit people no matter what. MLMs, and Monat specifically, have a bad name. Also thanks to the anti-MLM community and thanks to the income disclosure statements and the lawsuits that are publicly viewable for people in this day and age. Monat has a bad name, and people already understand and know that Monat is not a great opportunity and that Monat is crumbling. So Not a great opportunity in my point of view. Every part of my life now is all thanks to this business. It's given me the opportunity to earn a living from my phone, use incredible products, and share that with others. Getting started with us is as simple as grabbing yourself some products. You'll have an uncapped ability to earn commissions and bonuses while helping others lead beautiful lives. Is that true though? Yes, you have to purchase a starter pack, otherwise you won't be able to join Monat. That is how the company makes money, by recruiting you into the system. And then if you pay your way into this company, you're allowed to sell their products and to promote Monat pretty much for free. You only get paid if you're able to sell a product or if you're able to recruit someone. Just because Monat's income ability is uncapped, meaning you won't be cut off if you make a certain amount in a year, doesn't mean that it's a great business opportunity for the majority of people. The majority of people, over 93%, are at the lowest rank and make $21 on average in a year. That's the median annual income. That is very much capped, in my opinion. And the people that are able to hit the higher ranks, let's say the director ranks, that is 0.04% of the entire company. So it's not that great of an opportunity, and not a lot of people are able to hit the higher ranks because it is hard to sell the products, and you can only hit the higher ranks if you're able to recruit a good amount of people. It is even harder to recruit people to do so. So how likely is it that you will be able to help other people live beautiful lives? In the last 8 years in our US market, we've had over 3 million customers, over 1 billion collectively paid out in commissions to people like you and me. But that's not really true. Yes, Monat pays out a certain amount to its reps, but if you take a look at the income disclosure statement, everything is linked down below as well, you will see that the distribution of the money of the commissions is not paid out evenly. You could put in a lot of effort, work 24/7, pretty much around the clock for a year straight, and not make one single dollar. The money in the company is not distributed evenly. The people at the top make a lot of money, while the people at the bottom make hardly anything and will very likely end up losing money, end up in debt. So it doesn't matter to me how much commission is being paid out if that is not being distributed evenly because of the efforts of the people and the time they spend doing that, then it's not a great opportunity for me. Over $80 million earners, thousands of cars on the road, tons of trips, and we're only just getting started. That is yet again misleading. You have a company with over 400,000 reps worldwide and only $80 million earners. Those are also, by the way, not millionaires. She's speaking about over 80 people that have been included in the MDC, the $1 Million Club, meaning they have earned $1 million in commissions over their time in Monat. So if you joined Monat 8 years ago and you were in the MDC, it means that you've earned $1 million of commission over the course of your 8 years. That doesn't make you a millionaire. Then in addition, they also have the 5 and the 10 MDC where you made $5 or $10 million. Now it's more likely, I say, if you hit the 5 or the 10 MDC that you're actually a millionaire, but it only means that you received a certain amount of commission over your lifetime in Monat. And only 8 people out of hundreds of thousands were able to hit that MDC club? Doesn't sound like a good opportunity to me yet again. Thousands of cars on the road. A little bit over 1,000 is what I saw in the US. Most of the people that are able to participate in their car program are from the US. Hardly anybody from Canada, from Europe, or from Australia, which is sketchy in my opinion, yet again, showing me it's not a ground floor opportunity. But once again, if you have hundreds of thousands of representatives, why are only thousands able to be on the road with cars? Not a great opportunity. Tons of trips. Who's able to join those trips? Trips are never free. You have to earn them. So only the tippity top people are able to do so once again. And we're only just getting started. I don't think so. We're changing the beauty industry with trend-forward technology products. Last year, we launched into Australia, and it was the largest launch Australia has ever seen in our space. New Zealand is next. Let's grow together. Please, New Zealand, run, run. DM me New Zealand for more info, and I'll add you into my pre-launch group for everything you'll possibly need leading up to the launch. I'm going to give you a tip. Leading up to any launch, run. If a Monat rep tries to recruit you, run. They're also not changing the beauty industry with trend-forward technological products. Monat is a multi-level marketing company. The primary goal is to recruit people and to make money off of the people in the company who then pay into the system even more. The products are just a facade. The products are important so that the company can actually sell them to their own reps because it's pretty much a closed system. The majority of people who purchase from Monat are the reps themselves. They're the best customers and not outside customers. When you're not able to recruit any more people, then this closed system collapses. And that is what we see with Monat at the moment. They have exceeded their natural saturation, I believe. No matter how many more launches they're going to do, Australia, New Zealand, who knows what is coming up this year, but the system is already collapsing and it is not so much about the products. It's a recruitment-based business. So once again, a no for me, Monat. How ironic is it, by the way, that I'm sitting here with this huge ass hat? Thank you to my sister, by the way. Big shout out to her because I don't own such beautiful things that she borrowed me this. And none of the people I've reacted to are wearing a hat. I'm going to wear it anyways, it's fine. Let's see if hats are coming our way. Nope, not the next one either. Great. I will not take this hat off, don't you worry. The next post is from a rep that wants to show us how amazing Monat products are. She's promoting the IR Clinical line and shows her hair growth from August 22nd till December 22nd. All my friends are growing their hair, why not you too? Lol, lol, lol. The person who is posting this is referring to another rep, by the way, not just a friend. So one Monat rep is referring to another rep promoting their IR Clinical line. I love these before and after pictures because you don't see much. This is somebody who shows us her hair growth within 5 months in the year of 2022. So your hair has grown in 5 months thanks to these products. It looks like hair growth to me. If you are a human being, your hair will very, very likely grow in 5 months. These before and after pictures are just dumb. I don't get it. You have natural hair growth. Your hair grows naturally about a centimeter or 1.5 centimeters in a month. So this is nothing outstanding, whether you use shampoo or not. Whether you use Monat shampoo or not, it is very likely that your hair will grow. But thank you for this inspirational post about your hair growth in August 2020 up until December 2020. Congratulations. You're a human being and your hair is growing. The next post is from Monat and a Monat rep who want to show us how you can achieve the glass hair look. And surprise, surprise, while doing that, they're promoting their bestseller, the Monat Rejuvenique Oil. Because what would be a Monat Fails video without the Rejuvenique Oil? Looking to stock up on Rejuvenique or Rejuvenique Light, you're in luck because our BOGO sale this weekend is offering a free full-size favorite when you buy Rejuvenique Hacks. Mix with your favorite moisturizer, face or body for a boost of moisturization. Add to conditioner or hair mask for added conditioning and shine. Blend in with your favorite liquid foundation to give your face added moisture when in drier climates. Add a few drops on your face before air travel to decrease moisture loss. Take advantage of this sale before we sell out. Here's the kicker. Monat always has some sort of weird sale, a flash sale, or where they pretty much throw products at you because they can't get rid of them fast enough. Monat products are so overpriced if they're being bought at the normal price. That's why they have a flash sale every weekend, pretending that now you can get the products for so little, and then they're also adding products on top of whatever you're purchasing. The Rejuvenique oil is their best seller, and it is the miraculous hair oil to anything and everything. Now, the rep in this picture has beautiful hair, granted, and you can utilize hair oil in that way. I also have dry skin, I have dry hair, I have frizzy hair, and I also like to do that with my hair oil, which is not an MLM product, and it's not an overpriced $90 product. I reacted to a very similar topic in MLM Top Fails number 4. I will also link that down below if you want to take a look, where I presented a hair oil that I really love that does the very same thing. It doesn't have any additives, so you can mix that up however you want to, and you can also use that for your hair. You do not need to purchase a $90 hair oil to receive a sleek look. In addition to that, if you have a certain hair type or certain hair structure, no matter how much hair oil you use, you might not be able to achieve this look. If you have naturally dry hair, curly hair, or frizzy hair, it is highly unlikely for you to be able to achieve this look. I go to the hairdresser rarely. To be honest with you, I don't put a lot of effort into my hair, but if I do, if I go there and I get a treatment and then I ask them to straighten my hair doesn't look like this. Doesn't matter how much product I put into this. If you have a certain hair structure, a certain hair type, glass hair is not achievable for you. And I would argue it's not going to be an achievable look just because you purchase a $90 hair care product, a hair oil from Monat. Another no from me, Monat. The next post is from the Monat rep we just saw in the glass hair post. And she has a very, very inspirational post. Whenever I take a look at these kind of posts or reels, I recognize that you do actually lose a good chunk of your identity because you pretty much post the same stuff over and over and over again. It is either thank you for this amazing opportunity, for this amazing community, thank you for my beautiful hair, and I really had to struggle. I really had to work my way through to be able to achieve this, but now I've come out on the other side and I am so grateful. And here's a reel to prove it. Let's take a look. Very inspirational reel from a top Monat leader. The mountaintop is not more meaningful than the valley. What I also just recognized is they also quote the same people. I reacted to another Monat rep. Do you get your inspiration from the same people? In the valley I failed. I made mistakes. I cried. I laughed. I made strides. I fell behind, but most importantly, I found myself. We're talking about somebody who's selling shampoo, allegedly. It sounds more like a speech for people who go to war. The wins don't test you, failures do. I've learned that everything happens for a reason. God, the universe, has plans for you that are so big you could never have imagined it. Trust that. Not getting what you want is part of the plan. Things falling apart is part of the plan. Force yourself to grow through the things you feel like you can't survive and watch how much stronger you become. I am so grateful for all the shit I went through to get to the mountain because it made me who I am. I'm not finished yet. Somebody answers with fire emojis. Fire emojis are stupid. Stop it, stop it, stop it. This is a very inspirational post and also a rags to rich story. This is what my life looked like before the MLM. I was broken, I was a hater, I had a horrible car, I was insecure, but now I'm on stages, I'm speaking to people, I'm being inspirational, I'm helping others, and now I'm able to participate in the Monat Motor Club, and that's why I have a great car. Ooh. Once again, this is supposed to be a business post. This is somebody who wants to be inspirational about her business. Yet it is a very philosophical, religious speech. People will go through transformations in their lives and they will change. You can better a situation, you can change a situation. If you're lucky enough, yes, but you don't have to join an MLM, least of all Monat, to do so. This is some inspirational culty boo-boo. The mountaintop is not more meaningful than the valley. Now, while I might agree with that you can learn from difficult situations in your life. And if you're actually able to cross that valley and if you're able to come out on the other side, you have learned a lot. Yes, you can learn a lot in difficult situations or with failures because they will pretty much stick to you. They will stick in your mind a lot more clearer than you succeeding all the time. That is true. But in this case, I would argue she's posting stuff like this because in an MLM, the majority of people don't make money. In an MLM, the majority of people lose money. I've shown you the income disclosure statement, once again, linked down below if you want to take a look at that yourself. And that is this inspirational boo-boo that you need to put out to, I believe, please the people in your company and in your downline that are not doing well. And that is the majority of people. In Monat's case, over 93% of people are stuck at the first rank and make $21 annually. What do you tell those people? Well, you're going through a valley and you're struggling at the moment, but if you push just another day and another day and another day, then you will succeed. Why? Because it is in your best interest for other people to succeed? No, I don't think so. It is important for you that you have a big enough downline so that you can succeed. And every person that stays just another day, another week, another month, another year is an extra paycheck to you. That's what I believe is happening here. Very inspirational bullcrap. Monat, in my opinion, is like a turd. Covered with a hat, if you will. But it is still a turd. No matter what you do, if it's a shitty business opportunity, it will remain a shitty business opportunity, no matter how inspirational you speak about this, no matter how much you dress it up. A pile of poop with a hat on it is still a pile of poop. Once again, how ironic that none of these people were wearing a hat. But I'm going to utilize this hat again. I will not return it to my sister until I react to something with someone in Monat, specifically wearing a hat. Okay? Monat hat people, I'm coming for you next. Anywho, if a pile of poo is a pile of poo, you cannot dress it up. You can put glitter on it, you can put like a cocktail umbrella into it, or 2 or 3. You can put salt and vinegar on it, you can put pepper on it, but it will always remain a piece of poop with a hat on it, or with cocktail umbrellas, or with salt and vinegar, or with salt and pepper. It doesn't matter. It is still a stinky business, and it smells. And that, in my opinion, is what Monat is too. Please do not get fooled by Monat reps having these inspirational, misleading, and often downright false posts. They just want to recruit you to make money off of you. They also need a certain amount of people under them to do well if you want to hit a certain rank or keep a certain rank. But ultimately, it is about making money for yourself. So in my opinion, don't join Monat. Don't join an MLM whatsoever. And that's my conclusion. As always, it's a no for me, Monat. If you like these types of videos with people dressing up with weird hats, then please subscribe. More to come, I am sure. If you like this specific video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to let me know something, please comment down below in the comment section. And if you like these types of videos and you want to see me and my sister's hat again in another video, then hopefully I will see you there soon. Who knows when the next hat video is coming? You don't want to miss that, do you? Do you? Do you? I don't think you want to do this. I will not be able to walk outside now for a day or two because the hat is actually cutting into my big ass hat. So if you like these types of videos, hopefully my hat and I will see you soon in the next one. And until then, cheers!